All right, getting back to water problems, water issues with your basement. This basement that we're doing down here in Carlisle does have a leak. All right, it's got a place where the water can come through the concrete poured walls. These are not masonry units in this basement. These are concrete poured walls, and they leak through either a crack in the wall itself or in an area where there's a pipe coming through the wall. Now, a lot of times what contractors will do is they'll take a piece of conduit or a piece of PVC like this, put this through the wall when they pour the concrete wall, and then there'll be a hole through the wall to bring a wire through later, or maybe a water pipe coming in from a well or whatnot. But these pipes then are areas where water can get from the yard through the wall into the basement, all right? Because the water will just come down the pipe and find its way into the basement if these aren't caulked up and sealed properly, which is the problem that we're having on this job. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some of this hydraulic water stop cement made by Quikrete. All right, you can get this at Home Depot. You see there it says stops active water leaks in 3 to 5 minutes. All right, blocks running water and leaks in concrete and masonry surfaces. You can use it above or below grade. It's even for repairing swimming pool walls. All right, seals around pipes, whatnot. This comes in larger buckets as well. This one here is the smaller container. This was like $8. It's a powder that we're going to mix. And you can see there from the picture on the bucket, you mix it up and you patch around the hole or the crack that you have, and it will stop the water. Okay, so again, that's Quikrete hydraulic water stop cement, Home Depot. So we're going to be mixing that up, and once we do, I'll show you where we're going to be putting that water stop to stop a leak that this homeowner has. You have to stop your leaks before you get to the drywall stage, before you close those walls up, and where you'll never be able to see the concrete walls again. If you have any type of cracks that are leaking, pipes coming through that have a dribble or a leak, you're going to want to get some of this water stop cement. All right, so I've got Nathaniel here. He's mixing up that hydrostatic concrete patch mix in a mixing pan here, and you'll know when you're ready to put this in. It's going to get almost like a clay consistency here. You don't want it to be runny. You want it to be almost like you can mold it. And we're going to pack this around the pipe and into the crack. And when this stuff sets up, it will stop just about any leak known to man coming through concrete. All right, so that's how you patch a crack in your wall or a pipe penetration coming through a concrete poured wall. Okay, I've got Tom over here with a hydrostatic concrete patch, digging it out of that bin there, using his hands. Now, generally we would suggest you wear latex gloves, but Tom's hands aren't made out of human flesh any longer. They're made out of some type of, I don't know, vinyl by now, where nothing penetrates his skin anymore. Don't do this at home. Please wear latex gloves. You don't want to get this stuff on your hands. But you can see what he's doing there. He's patching around. I don't know if you can see that there. There's a 2-inch piece of conduit that comes through the concrete wall from the outside, out in the yard, because they have a detached garage. So they had to run electric out to it. So make a long story short, there's a pipe that goes through the wall that's leaking around the pipe. We're using the hydrostatic patch to block that leak so that we're guaranteed not to have any leaks once we get the drywall up. All right, so if you've got a leak, a crack in your wall, a pipe going through the wall, you're going to want to do this.
Yeah.
Here's my homeowners, and look, I'm getting served cheesecake and cookies.
No more leak there, baby.
All right, we're going to take one last look at this hydrostatic concrete patch job Tom did here. All right, there's where that pipe was coming through the wall there, and we just loaded it around that junction box coming through the wall. And when this stuff sets up, this is the patch right here, all the way down to here. When this concrete patch sets up, water will never ever come through that wall again. All right, so it doesn't have to be beautiful. It just has to be packed on there nice and tight, and don't be afraid to lay it on there. I think we used the whole tub on that one patch.
Yeah.
This is actually going to be behind our shower wall too. We're never going to see that junction box again, so you got one crack at this. You want to make sure you buy the right stuff and do the job right. Take your time, because If you do get a leak back behind your shower or back behind any wall in your basement for that matter, once they're drywalled, you're really screwed. Take your time and make sure you got every crack and hole in your concrete wall that's leaking or that's damp corrected before you drywall.